Yo guys, what's up? It is Toyota Mode. I'm here bringing you a review of Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation on the PlayStation Vita. I know it's been a little while since it came out, October 30th to be exact, at least in America. Yeah, I'm not sure if you British people got it early, 'cause, sometimes you do that, and I hate you all for it. You guys suck. I want my video games earlier, but whatever. So let's dive right into this. Now, first off, what I'd like to talk about is definitely the graphics of this. I mean, you know, when I first heard about this coming out, tree climbing. When I first heard about this coming out, uh, I was like, oh, it's gonna be like Assassin's Creed maybe 2, except on a handheld. It's gonna be fantastic graphics, crazy good. Nothing could beat them. And when it came out, shut the fuck. When it came out, I wouldn't say a little disappointed, but I was kind of disappointed. Because, I mean, some of the graphics look fantastic. I mean, the water looks pretty decent when you look at it. Um, right there, it kind of doesn't, actually, so I'll take that point off. No water, good looking. But, some of the houses look beautiful. Some of the areas look really, really nice. And then you get to the character models, and, I mean, they look very PS2-y in a kind of disappointing way. So, they're decent enough graphics. I find them very good, and, I like it enough, and it's not going to really take you out of the game too much. They're they're quite great in the long run. They're good enough. Here's some character model, little to show you. Well, maybe not. Won't go to character model. Apparently, I got to race this woman now. So I'll show some of the gameplay, which I find to be spectacular. I think the gameplay is fantastic. The combat system is exactly like Assassin's Creed 3, which is perfect. That was a great combat system, fantastic in every way. Um, it, and I think they really merged them together very well. There's a little different thing where you can use the touchscreen of the Vita. As most of you who have the Vita know, who will probably be the ones watching this, you got the little touchscreen, and there's this little thing where you can pick out these enemies and do that. And I don't really know how to do it, but here's some of the gameplay right now, actually. So I'll get to show you. Just gonna eliminate these people. Get dead, son. And here's the gameplay, which is very much, as you see, like Assassin's Creed 3. Now, the story, though, is definitely not as good. The story here was disappointing. But, again, as I was telling my friend, he expected some fantastic story with this great storyline and maybe even progression of the entire Assassin's Creed lineage, but then again, how can you expect that when it's only on the PlayStation Vita? People who have Microsoft more than likely don't have a Vita. Most of them aren't going to have this, so, it's expected it's not going to be a full-on story. It's going to be, just a side note, kind of. And for the side note, it's actually pretty decent. It's got a good story going, and definitely all that. More on the gameplay, though. One thing you'll notice there's these three things up here. Those are the costumes. Right now I'm in the assassin outfit, and for some missions you have to be in different outfits, and I find that a little bit annoying. I wish you could change whenever you'd like to. Maybe go about it like a Hitman way, where you can change a disguise and then go about like getting into an entrance maybe like 10 different ways. But it's it's weird because it's kind of a linear, free roaming game in that sense where you have to go in like as the lady persona, which I personally hate because you can't run fast. You just have a little light jog and trying to get around, all the way across the map, and that is quite annoying. It's when you wish you had like those fast travel things. Yeah, it's one of those things. But overall, I like the outfit change. I think it's a cool way into Assassin's Creed where you can, you know, charm your way past the guard or hide as a slave doing slave work. I think that's definitely there. Voice acting, I don't know if any of you heard it over my retarded voice. Um, it's not terrible. It's not great. It's, you know, you're not gonna call up your mother and say, "Oh my God, I just heard Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation voice acting. It was fantastic. I think I jizzed my pants or something." You know, you're not gonna do that. But it's passable. It's enough to keep you in the story for long enough. I mean, I enjoyed enough to stay interested within the story. Just gonna kill this guy because I feel like it. Die, son. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone around here. I think I'll be fine. Just going over here. And then there is a multiplayer. Before I want to see if I can just jump right into multiplayer and show you guys a little example of what I'm talking about. See a little bit of touchscreen use. Go out, I'll show you some of the multiplayer. Now, I found the multiplayer extremely confusing. You know, I tried doing it today, so I'd be like right on the ball with this review, being like, yeah, I know my multiplayer mode. And when I first saw it, I was like, awesome, I'm gonna get to pick like New York, where I'm located, and I'm gonna delve into this, and I'm gonna like be able to do like Assassin's Creed 3 online when it's on the regular PlayStation for me or Xbox, whatever, and you know, attack other people. I can't find my geolocation, whatever. It's not cool. But I already set that up as my home base. You can see this giant map of the world, and I guess these are the locations that people are. And it goes on for a week, I think, they said. I don't know what goes on for a week exactly. I guess these holding off points or something. I'm going to send, I guess that's like sending people to Chicago, I think. Um, I personally have no idea how this multiplayer works at all. It's quite confusing to me, and I don't see myself getting into it and playing it that much. But you know, I'm sure people around the world uh, definitely have had their fun with this and definitely play it somehow. If any of you out there watching this know how to work this multiplayer, feel free to comment. Feel free to tell me, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just clicking stuff on my touchscreen. Boom! Let's look at that. Are you sure you want to put your agents on guard and quit? Yeah, I don't know why I'd want to quit the game. How does that even make sense? Um, but yeah, that's the multiplayer. And now my overall score. I'm gonna give it a 9.1, mainly because of the good graphics, spectacular gameplay, and just overall great time. I mean, you can't beat it. It's Assassin's Creed 3 on the Vita. I'm taking off points because of it's not the greatest story, and the multiplayer is quite confusing for someone like me. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Please stay tuned to Bad Seed Gaming HD and remember to subscribe.